Okay, so in this video I'll be showing you part 2 of how to make the computer in Roblox I showed you previously on my channel, and currently right now it's my most popular video. So you might notice that now there's a lot of glass and no basement. I don't know why I decided to do that. So in this video, I'll show you how to make the memory of the computer to allow it to hold on to some certain stuff. I'm going to have this block here as a bridge. I mean, all these blocks. And I'm also going to have a few more blocks here. I'm also going to add this to prevent the to prevent the people from getting to the other end of the cable. It's going to be super high up. And now nobody should be able to get to the other side of the cable. And I just found the latency is really low actually for some reason. It's even below the target that says 50 milliseconds. And people can still jump to the other end of the cable through the bridge. So just move. And might move it sometimes. Probably not. I might just do like this. So now it's more like a hall kind of. And then there's gonna be a lot of glass here. It's gonna be even more soon. And here I'm gonna block this part of him with these beams here. It's gonna be really big. Oh, the latency went way up there. And adding a couple more beams, and now I have to extend this because the memory is going to be super big. And when I extend this, this is going to be holding the memory. I'm also going to need some counters. That way the computer can have the memory address counter. So here I'm going to bring in the big EEPROM that holds everything. So big, it could barely even fit. So now, I'm gonna get some counters, complex counters, that is. This is going to be the first one. So I'm going to get this set up. Dip switches. And a lever for a clock. So this will increment. Then to tune it, I just do this. And I'm gonna have set hooked up to all these. Gonna use my auto clicker to count up really high. Then I'm gonna set it to here and test the settings. Note that didn't work because I didn't hook up the count in. So it just acted as resetting it. Acting as if it were resetting it. Now I can just count from here, and I can make an even faster clock. I'm gonna use a not gate clock. So a not gate hooked up to itself is basically just a clock. Oh, provide the really fast pulsing signal. Oh, it's now setting it really quick. Not incrementing. It's really quick. No, it's able to count that 16 bits super fast. Faster than I could even do with my auto clicker. Soon, the clock might be this. Not gate clock. If I can verify it works, I'm gonna test if it works on the screen. So I gotta get the not gate clock. And get the big screen. Yeah. And I have a couple counters. It's easy to chain these together. So now my not gate, here's my not gate, that's not a clock. Go to here, all this stuff. And also to the color enabled thing, and make it, and I'll also set it to set position mode, and then wire up the clock. It almost instantly filled the whole screen. It's so fast. Just click it, and boom. I'm gonna add an and, not, to pause the clock while the button's pressed. It feels so fast. So that means it might work. I'm gonna test it with the slow clock. So I'm also gonna make a clock module. It's pretty simple. It'll fit on here, and this timer thing has all the stuff needed to make a pulsing clock signal. So the clock right now is 10 hertz, but that might be a little too slow. Now it draws really slow. And if I just speed up the clock, it draws quicker. I'm gonna add a buffer. A splitter. So that I can change the clock signal to something else if I need to. And now, here's the big memory. And the output of this, I'm going through here. And now all the addresses are hooked up. I'm gonna reset all these now. So memories are a little hard to make. So now I just reset that. And the clock signal here will go to set. And now the computer will have to be able to choose which data we'll have. So now I got to expand this a bit. For all the OR gates, I'm only going to use the second byte in the memory, because it's 16-bit per address. The computer is 8-bit, but it can have a 16-bit address. So that means there will be 64K of memory. So now I'm going to add a bit more glass here. Okay, I probably should have done that. Now, there's a lot of overlapping glass blocks. I deleted one of these glass blocks by accident. I just restored that. It will take a really long time to make all of this glass. And I'll hold all the 8-bit OR gates. Then soon I'll get to being able to program the computer. That's going to be a lot of videos before this computer becomes programmable, and we'll be able to do interesting stuff. And now, oh, I accidentally zoomed all the way in. And now, I'm gonna add all these orbits. For the data, because there can be multiple sources of the data. With only gonna be one, and there can only be one input per input. Now, one thing connected to each input. So that's why I have all these OR gates here. And also why I had in the last video where I made the ALU. So now there can be multiple sources of data. I'm going to test it out. So the clock's running. I'm going to add a couple of these dip switches. And now, all these OR gates are hooked up. Now the computer is able to store and keep and hold some data for some time if it needs that data later. So this is 64K of memory. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video of me making the memory for the computer, and bye.